Hello, and welcome back to Skyrim Saturdays with me, Arin, and our apprentice sorcerer and champion of Azura, Narathor. When we had last left off, Narathor made his way south to Riften. Yes, and quite the journey it was, because he ran into bears, and he helped clear out a mine full of spiders. This whole conversation is very distracting. Oh my gosh. So that's what he did. And after that, he finally arrived at Riften, only to find out that there was a guard at the front gate shaking down travelers for their hard-earned cash. And that was a problem. Narathor was stubborn, and he decided, like hell I'm paying that. So, he made his way through the sewers, and found himself here, where he ran into Vex, the very person he was looking to find here in Riften. But he's not quite ready to leave Riften yet. He wants to explore a little bit, and that is exactly what shall be done in this episode. Now, the next question is, where the heck is our friend Caden? What the fuck?
That was a good bit of work. Look
Is that? Oh, it's the face sculptor thing. Oh yeah, she made him look different.
I need you to do
Wow.
me a favor, Dirk. Yes. Now get out of my way.
You know I'm good for
Huh.
There's
Cool.
a guard nosing around.
Interesting. Anyway, let's see if we can get Caden.
glad. You won't bother you anymore, I promise.
I'm not sure where the hell that bugger went. Where is our friend Caden? You gonna show up? Oh, there he is. Hey, Caden. You missed out. I intimidated a thief into giving us information. Well, actually, truth be told, she was pretty cooperative. I was pleasantly surprised by that. But we'll just pretend like I shook her down. We'll just pretend like I was really, really hard on her. Yeah? Yeah. That's what we'll pretend.
Oh, this place has seen better days.
Tell me about it, Caden. Alright, so let's get the hell out of here. I'm sure that there's gonna be more trouble within, so let's just be ready to rumble, just in case, you know? Be ready with Grandpa Brainos. You know what? Let's just armor up right now. Then chain lightning on my left hand here. I'm thinking about it. I'm wondering if maybe I should get some touch spells. Some untouch spells. Oh shit.
Never should have come here. I'm ending this right now.
Nice job. Alright, let's see here. Some septims, don't mind if I do. You good, Grandpa Brainos? Yeah, he's good. He's doing great. Grandpa Brainos is always doing really good. Beggar. Just in reading that. Ooh, salt pile, don't mind if I do. A little bit of bread. Oh, we are a bit hungry. Let's eat some bread. Nom, 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 nom. There we go. Feeling much better. Ooh. Well, this is handy. I hear rats. Or skeevers, I guess, technically they're called. Don't know where they are, though. Uh-oh.
Damn you.
There we go.
Damn it. Do you want some more?
Nice. What's going on? Are we still in trouble? Oh boy. What wants to kill us? Nothing. We're good. Look at that. See, we're fine. Let's take a quick minor healing potion. I don't really want any of that stuff, to be honest. This guy had an interesting... Oh, he's got the special enchanted arrows. You know, I bet Caden could make good use of those. Hey, Caden.
All right.
I've got some things for you, man.
Go on then.
Alright. Let's have you take... Yeah, you definitely... Well, I mean, I guess you're doing okay on arrows. Oh, shit. You can't even afford to carry them, can you? Huh. Yeah, because you're carrying all my camping junk. That's unfortunate. Take the coin purse. Thanks for that. Alright. Alright then. Riften. Alright. We made our way out of the sewers. That was pretty painless. Once every 8 days, when the Necromancer's moon shines upon its necromantic altar, you may blacken any Grand Soul gems. Gotta be meant for, like, beyond Skyrim Bruma, I'd imagine. The higher the enchanting skills, the stronger the magic that can be bound to weapons and armor. Quite right. Very true. Man, we are so close to a level up. Holy shit. Maybe we should have explored the sewers a bit more. Killed some more things, but that's okay. Well, we made it into Riften proper. That guard couldn't stop us. Well, you know, since we're safe in a city, we'll go ahead and put on some regular-ass clothes. Did I bring regular-ass clothes with me? I did not. Oh boy. Oh well. Well, you know what? We'll at least just take off our hood. We'll take off the scarf. Don't really need it right now. Ooh, we came out just in time for the night sky. That is very pretty. Let's get a better look at it. Nice. Wow, would you look at that? That is beautiful. God damn. Look at the moons. Holy crap. Wow. Take off our travel cloak for now. We're looking pretty cool. Pretty cool. We're gonna unfavorite that just for a little bit. We're not walking around our staff on our back all the time. I gotta say, our look we look incomplete without the cloak, so I will keep the cloak on. There we go. Hey.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Pond Prawn over by the market.
Your shop has a pretty unusual name.
Catchy, isn't it?
Yeah.
In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose.
That's a good
If
name.
I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake.
Oh. Why's that?
The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city's corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others.
Maybe you should speak to the authorities.
Authorities? Have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people. Hey there!
Well, Riften sounds like a great place, doesn't it, Caden? I bet this place is bustling when it's daytime.
Please, I don't have anything to eat.
The Grey Cowl Nocturnal. What? Huh? There's the thief's body. There's a thief's body. What? We won't worry about that. What can you tell me about... Well, here, have some gold first.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Now, can you tell me a bit about Riften?
I can't take this place anymore. The trees, all the colors, but the city's so dark. Why? It makes no sense.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like... Yeah, we're not getting a great first impression, but it seems very quiet right now. Elf satchel. You have to have a key to steal from his satchel. Can't even steal those potions over there. What's going on over here? And the footfalls from our armor are really heavy. Let me see if I can do something about that. Let's turn down our footsteps. That's much better.
I'm tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Chandra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Damn. Hey,
Huh? What do you want?
sounds like you're in some kind of trouble. What's going on?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Give me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
Let me see if I can help.
You will? Oh, thank you.
All right.
Be careful with Sapphire.
We'll see what we
She
can do
mixes
about
with all
this.
sorts of nasty people.
Yeah, I'm getting the sense that she's just a small sample of what this city has to offer us. Let's go ahead and click that off for now. We'll do it. Man, our quest log is full to the brim. We have a lot of stuff to do, man. Holy shit. We're barely making a dent. This playthrough's gonna go on forever, guys.
You've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Lots of people enjoying their evening here. Standing room only. Sapphire, I take it.
What's your problem?
I need to talk to you about Shadow's debt.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
Drop the debt or you're gonna have to answer to me.
Are you kidding me? I've got the entire Thieves Guild at my back. What have you got?
Magic? you dumbass? Come on, this is a setup and you know it.
I don't care. A deal's a deal.
Fine. Here, I'm gonna pay it off for him. Forget his debt.
Don't know why you'd help a stranger like that. But a septum is a septum. Don't pay it. You can tell Chandra his debt's been paid.
Well, I paid it off so I could get a level, that's why. Alright. Fuck off. I don't want to talk to you no more.
How are you feeling?
I feel wretched.
That's too bad.
Oh my god. What was that conversation? Oh, goodness.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
So dark in here, dude. You gotta get some more lights in here.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. Could I interest you in one of our special drinks?
Sure. What do you mentioned some special drinks?
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Ooh, Cliff Racer. That definitely tantalizes Narathor quite a bit. What's your take on Riften? So far, I'm not getting a great first impression.
Riften can be a dangerous place. Trust me, you do not want to live in this city.
If it's that bad, why not leave?
It's Kirava. I care for her. Besides, as bad as it seems, it's better than Black Marsh. Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. The time will come when we can just walk away from here.
I hope so. So what do you got? I want to try out the Cliff
Depends.
Racer drink.
Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
Cliff Racer. For 600 seconds, your stamina is reduced by 50, but your magicka is reduced by 50. Is increased by 50, but your magicka is reduced by 50. Okay, gotcha. I like that. So this is just a reference to Morrowind.
Didn't know much.
This is obviously just a reference to fucking Oblivion, for those who know. And then this is basically just a Skyrim ref. This is a self-referencing drink. The white gold concordant and all that. Dragon's tongue, yeah, all that stuff. I guess it could also be taken as also a reference to Oblivion, but I'd like to think that these three drinks just kind of reference the three kind of like modern-day Elder Scrolls games. That's my take on this whole situation. Anyway, thanks.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
You are excused.
And what might you need? If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the...
What do you want?
Hello there.
I'm the brewmaster around here. Need something, or can I get back to work? I'm quite busy.
I mean, you don't look like you're working, but I take it you run the Blackbriar Meadery.
Mind if I join?
Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do, despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us. Ever since I took over as the foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture?
I understand. Congratulations, brother. What do you think of your workers? Sounds like you don't have a high opinion of them.
They always try to take advantage of me. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile. Why don't they listen to me? Why won't they do as I say?
Maybe they don't trust you. You trust them?
Good point. Trust is very difficult to come by these days. Actually, I've been meaning to speak to them. I did a count at the meadery and we're 4 cases short. Again.
Sorry to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let's try the Cliff Racer. Ooh, nice. Put in a little flag in there. And it immediately made us drunk. Amazing. That's some powerful stuff. Let's have a little bit of meat with it. There we go. Alright, well, Caden, how about you take it easy for a bit?
What do you need?
Take a rest.
Feels like it's the first time I've been able to relax all day.
Alright, so you take it easy. I'm gonna find Karava and see if we can get a room. Went upstairs. That ain't her. In here. Be in here.
Can't you
Talon
bother me at
J.
my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training?
Our blue friend. Talon. No, I haven't forgotten about that thing you helped me with. I checked the Khajiit's cell, and I'm afraid he doesn't have any flawless amethyst stashed there. There's a strange necklace and some ebony ore, though. That's about it, unless you want a stupid bug in a jar for some reason. I don't know if that's any use. I'll cut you in on whatever I make from selling his... His armor's already gone, I'm afraid. If he wants to keep his cell, he'll have to raise a few more septims. Weird. Alright. Where is Kirov? Where is Kirov? Why isn't she showing up as an option? Oh, there she is. Excuse me.
Looking for a place to stay? Show me some coin first. Otherwise, hit the road.
Yes, I am looking for somewhere to stay. Why is it not?
Come back and see us again. What can I get you?
There we
Meat?
go.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thanks.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's
So I was gonna
anything
say,
else
isn't
you
it this
need.
room? Alright, beat it. Get out of the room, please. Kirava, you can go now.
Looking for a place to stay?
You gave me a place to stay. Can you please leave now? Go.
Getting hungry.
Go. Go.
Tidings.
This is weird, Kirava. I'm gonna step outside for a second, and maybe then you'll leave.
I'm not the best cook.
Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna... Oh, there she goes. Alright, now she's gone. She was feeling about as awkward as I was. Good. Alright, so I think we'll hit up the market stalls. Nice, got a level. Another one into Magicka. Ooh, destruction spells cost 50% less. Yeah, I think that's the way to go for sure. There we go. Didn't even have to think about that.
My kind of fruit.
Alright, let's collect Caden. We'll hit up the market this morning, and I'm thinking, so we do have this little thing about a Daedra within Riften. I overheard some guards talking about a new arrival in Riften. It seems this figure may even be tied to the Daedra, but I should look into the extent of this trouble when I have the time. The jail would be a good start. I am definitely curious about that, so we're gonna check that out today. Should we let Caden just chill out here? Yeah, we'll let Caden chill. We'll just kind of do our own thing. All right. Huh. Nice out here during the day, that's for sure.
Exquisite pieces, all at the best
Miss
prices.
Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 27.
Good to see you, lass.
So what we got going on here? Hello there.
What brings you to Balamon today? Looking for some armor? A weapon, perhaps?
Maybe a weapon. What do you sell?
I've got arms and armor of all kinds. And if it's broken, I can mend it.
You seem quite proud of your work.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Very impressive.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
Well, you know, I do quite a bit of exploring. Maybe I'll get some for you in my travels.
You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
You got it, friend. What have you got for sale?
The finest weapons and armor.
Now, it'd be amazing if you had like a dwarven ace of some kind. But I can tell that it's not meant to be my luck. Which is okay, I guess. Does he have dwarven? He does. I am very tempted to abandon the bone mold in favor of the Dremora stuff. It is very, very tempting. Something I'm thinking about. Keep the dwarven dagger. I want to break this down. Alright. Let's go ahead and see how much I improve it. There we go.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Good to know, Balamon. Hope you don't mind if I use this for a bit. Oh, wow. 29 versus 26? Yeah, alright, fine. We'll do the dwarven stuff. There we go. There we go. Nice.
Make a deal with me, and you won't be disappointed.
God, people are loud here.
Guaranteed.
Well, certainly is lively here. Alright. Hello there.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
How's business?
Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new.
buy some armor and live to tell
Not
about
that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild.
Good to know. I'll steer clear of him. What have you got for sale?
Just what you see here.
Do I have any? I do have a few things I can get rid of. You can have the Amulet of Stendar, this,
best armor and weapons in
that,
Get them all here.
that,
Great deal. Look no further.
this, and that. I didn't accidentally. No, I don't think that's the same one. It should be fine.
Come browse my stall.
I hope I didn't accidentally. No, I'm pretty sure that's something that we got on our travels. It'll be okay.
Need something?
I did not accidentally sell Narathor's family heirloom. I hope.
Exquisite pieces, all at the best
Now, I could
prices.
sell off these staves and stuff to some general merchant, but I'm sure there's a court wizard here, and I would love to stop by, visit the court wizard,
To tell about it.
see about, maybe getting some spells while we're here, see if the court wizard has anything interesting on offer. Ah, yes, there we go, court wizard. Hello there.
Oh, such colors.
I know. What have you got for sale, Will Andrea?
Take a look.
I like her outfit. Looks really nice. Super cool. It's a good mage outfit. I'm into that. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm into that. Narathor could probably wear something like that.
Huh.
I don't know how I got my hands on it.
For a mage. I think
All right.
you'll appreciate this.
Okay, let's see what we can get rid of here. Firebolts we'll keep. We'll get rid of this, that. Get rid of this. I am kind of tempted to get rid of it. The staff isn't that good. I don't know. We'll hang on to it for now. This. Anything here I want to get rid of? Get rid of that. Get rid of these two. This could be helpful. We'll get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. What about spells? What have you got? Burden, corrode, armor, destroy construct, fire shell, frost shell, iron flesh. Oh, blur. Enemies have a hard time hitting the caster, missing 50% of attacks. Oh, that's an interesting illusion spell. Soulfall is always shock shell. Yeah, stuff that improves instances. Not bad. Bound mace. Summons a bound mace. 150. A long time. Burning touch. Does 45 fire damage to enemies in melee range. Targets on fire take time. Ooh, that is tempting. Brawl. Also illusion. Reduces the target's movement by 25%. Huh, interesting. Yeah, she's got some good stuff. The only question is what do I want to get? I guess a new having Iron Flesh would probably be good, right? Uses enemy movement and attack speed about 25%. Not bad. Let's get Iron Flesh for sure. How does Burning Touch compare to some of the other things that I can do?
Now, where did I put those spiders?
So, like, that's... right. 45. But these are all AoE stuff. 30. Okay, let's get Burning Touch. Let's do that.
Did we have an appointment?
Take a look.
Let's get Burning Touch. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
Alright. Cool. Well, it's a nice enough day. Let's find somewhere we can take a seat. Oh, is that courier coming for me?
I've been looking for you.
I
got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Alright. Thanks for that. We'll look into that when I have a moment. For now, let's take a seat somewhere. And do a little studying. Let's see here. Let's learn Burning Touch. What time is it? 12:23. I don't know that I want to study it for the full 5, so we'll just study it for 2 hours for now. Balmer Blood Elixir. What? Alright, now then, let's see about this Daedra in Riften. And something about...
You're quite the traveler, aren't you? Must be nice to be able to get out there and see the world.
It's a shady Riften
If
guard.
I had your skills, I'd be guard captain at least.
Are there any dangers out? Yeah, that might get us
Until next
sidetracked. Yeah, that may get us sidetracked. Let's not worry about that just now. Alright. Alright. Where is this Daedra? Supposedly he's here in jail. You guys have imprisoned a Daedra somehow.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only.
It's a fine. I'm allowed to be here.
Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
More incursions
Wow.
from the west. I must remember to post a
That should not have
patrol there
worked.
from now on. You
Oh.
there. What are you doing?
Excuse me, I'll have you know I'm here on the Jarl's authority.
Is that so? Well, I trust you have a letter from the steward to prove it.
Excuse me, I'm looking for it right now.
I'm waiting.
I could have sworn I had it with, well... Let's just give her a blank piece of parchment. Look confident.
My, how wrong I was. You must be important to have such a letter. It's even written in invisible ink.
Yeah.
If this is really the best the guild can do to get past one guard.
I'm sorry?
No wonder your little band is in decline.
Look, I'm just visiting. I want to speak with a prisoner.
Of course you do. But if we had every tramp in off the road wandering through the cells, Riften wouldn't be in such a great place now, would it? Off you go.
Damn it. Well. I guess we could get arrested. And, you know, see the Daedra that way.
I suppose it's not too late to retire.
And I do have my magic.
To the seas again. Join
Breaking
the
out would be easy enough. Is Narathor's curiosity overriding his sense of honor here? It might be. Very well might be. Alright, well... maybe we'll just steal something small. The good thing Caden's away in the tavern right now.
Protect yourself right. Buy
All right, let's see here.
Come and take a look. Great deals to be had whether you're buying or selling.
Make love like a saber
Great
cat.
quality
Trust your enemies
and
to
great
dust like a
prices.
giant.
From an
Only
Argonian
20
you
gold
can
coins,
trust.
and all this could be yours.
Something
Best armor and weapons
inconsequential,
in
like a
Get them
rotten
all
piece of
here.
food. Let's do that.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
You can take me to jail.
I guess you're smarter than you look.
Looking to stay alive?
Yeah. Most jails allow you to serve your time by sleeping in your cell's bed. You can also try to escape. Your equipment can be found in your personal belongings chest somewhere. Alright, well. We're in jail.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts.
Ah.
In proof of their ignorance.
Certainly looks like a Daedra.
Well.
Well, at least something well according to plan.
My, they sure worked you over, didn't they? The Guard does enjoy using excessive force wherever it can, but I suppose that's what happens when you give imbeciles a weapon. Anyway, the bruising isn't too bad. You might be able to see out of your left eye within a few days.
Really that bad, huh? Waking up to Dremora. I suppose I've been in worse situations.
As have we all, my good man. Jail can be a nuisance, but no more inconvenient than marriage or eternal damnation, I should think. Roll with the punches. I found that's worked quite well in the past. Or present. Well, just try not to focus on that too much.
Whatever you say.
Ah, if only others of your kind thought the same, Sirrah. Dagon knows that guard on patrol won't even give me the time of day, let alone a good meal. Still, things could be worse, I suppose. At least I'm not trapped in the quagmire again. Dear Vermina loves her little games.
What are you doing here anyway?
Well, that is quite the tale. Name's Bacchus. I consider myself a traveler of sorts. Been wandering the plains in some form or another for well, let's not focus on time as much, shall we? You may beg to differ, but I can assure you that even Oblivion gets rather dull after a while. All the purges, damnation, wailing, it's all a bit much, and I find myself to be appreciative of more earthly pleasures.
But why come to Tamriel?
Why not, I say? You have all manner of interesting things, and most of Mundus is excruciatingly dull. All that static, cyclical nonsense would drive anyone mad, although I suppose dear Shio has that particular aspect covered for all of us. So I set out on my own and decided to take in all the worlds have to offer. And here we are.
Still haven't explained why you're in here, though.
Right. Of course. As you can see, the locals haven't spared any expense in offering me their hospitality. But it's just delaying until a noble from the Imperial City gets here.
Oh.
I hear the crone's bringing her entire family with her. That should make for some excitement at the execution.
Execution?
Meredith or Merilith or something like that. One of the many trying to reclaim their family's honor. What I did to deserve such a fate, who can say? Mortals have always found my charm and wit difficult to resist, let me tell you.
I take it this isn't your first time, then.
Oh, by sanguine, no. Much like how your eyes almost popped out of your head the first time you saw me, most people don't like it when Daedra consort with mortals. Their loss, I suppose, but I also plowed her daughter. A little.
And someone wanted that?
Of course. Who could resist such a fine specimen as the one before you? I'm all too eager to please, mortal. Yes, dear Ophinia was more than happy to get acquainted with everything this heretical spawn of oblivion had to offer.
Oh, God.
Surely you know what nobles are like. Court intrigue and who's wearing the biggest hat only lasts for so long. Soon they get bored and look for other pursuits. Whatever the point of her little ritual, she certainly wasn't expecting someone so roguishly handsome to step through. I'm quite good with my fingers, you know, as well as my tongue. Some of it was even using the lute. Alas, that's where we now find ourselves. I have to say, though, it was definitely worth it.
Alright, well, how are you even still alive?
Aha, many a fallen foe has asked themselves that particular question, my friend. But the truth is more than it seems, as I'm sure you know. Truth is, even those who wish to do me great harm, and prolong for that matter, can't resist my good looks and devilish wit. I'm a being of vice as well as virtue, my friend. A pity so few recognize it. Immortality does have its perks, at least. Speaking of which, this fine specimen could do wonders for you and yours, my friend. All I ask is that you help me stand on the other side of this cage. Breaking out of jail is all a bit of fun, and I have much more to offer this wonderful world of yours.
Interesting. You know, being a worshiper of Azura and the other, to an extent, but we can Befala. Arathor doesn't have a problem with Daedra, per se. And he is rather curious. Somehow I doubt you'd enjoy a life on the road.
Well, it has to be better than a bucket in the corner. But I can hardly help that I'm a Daedra of acquired taste, no? I'm not too bad in a fight either. Surviving the plains makes the average bandit look like a misguided do-gooder in comparison. So, what do you say? Dare to take a chance on a dashing rogue? Or will I have to call in a favor with Sanguine again?
Very well, let's get out of here.
Wonderful. I'll just stand back and let you do your thing, shall I? Lockpicking was never really my strength. Or tearing doors off their hinges, for that matter. Freedom and adventure awaits, my friend.
What was that? I knew it.
What? Oh shit. Oh god. Oh no. Well, fuck! Ah! What the hell? Oh, good god. Well, I don't really want to kill the guards, but I may not have much of a choice. Shit. Ah, shit.
Wait, my friend.
Is someone there?
Ready this time? Come on! No, Grandpa Branos! Why? Shit, 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 shit! Oh, great. Now I'm stuck again. God damn it! Shit! There we go. I was gonna say, I don't suppose that got rid of my bounty. Well, this isn't exactly how Narathor wanted to play things, but, you know what? Everyone's gotta have some regrets, right? Let's see if we can get our stuff back. Here's my stuff. Oh. We're not gonna steal, we're just gonna take our stuff. That's all I want. There is... there we go. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Okay. Got our stuff back. There we go. Well, I think it's safe to say that we've worn out our welcome here in Riften. I think it's time to go.
Watch what you're doing.
We'll use this secret escape tunnel. We'll probably summon, we'll use our horn to summon Caden over. You can hear it from just about anywhere. Alright. Well. Oh, come on.
You just made the biggest mistake of your life.
Okay. Okay, we got out through the sewer. Alright. Oh, interesting. So this would have gone up to the... I see now. Alright. Well, let's do ourselves a favor. Well, we'll summon Caden once we're out.
Right. I think it's time we bid this place farewell.
I couldn't agree more. Already turned me in, like... my damn... curiosity has already turned me into a criminal. Well, actually, you know what? As I'm thinking about it, should Narathor really feel guilty? Because honestly, like, all he did was steal a tomato, right? Well, we'll talk about this in a second.
Well, as close to fresh as you can get with the manure-filled countryside.
What the?
Stop right there. Then pay with your blood.
God damn it. Oh, come on. How are none of these hitting?
Stop that.
Please, I'm about to fall asleep.
There we go. Oh my gosh. You know what? At this point, we should run. We should run. Oh boy. Alright. God damn. Yeah, they're still going for it. Oh my god. Who else is shooting at me? Whoa! Okay, where'd that arrow come from? Ugh. Alright. We need to get it to a safe distance away from the fucking city. Summon, get Caden over here.
Shegorath soiled garters thought putting a shrine up here was a good idea. And how, for that matter?
Alright, Caden. There he is. Hey, Caden.
How are you doing?
Well, it's a long story.
All right then.
I'll explain later. This is Bacchus, by the way. He's gonna be joining us, I guess. Unclear.
Well, that was easier than expected. Usually there's some fireballs thrown around or pacts being invoked.
Did you miss the fireballs? So what now, dude?
That depends entirely on you, my friend. I can sense this is already the start of another adventure. But where we go next isn't exactly set in stone. After all, who needs fate when there's excitement and enjoyment to be had? A decent meal would be a good start. A spa day, perhaps?
Maybe, but we're certainly not going to have it here. Fine, but we need to talk about how things are going to work.
Come now. You're not going to ruin the good rapport we've established in favor of some code to follow. Ugh. I'd much prefer to live as a free spirit. Literally, should we ever find ourselves back in the Soul Cairn again. If you like rules and laws and what have you, you'll fit right in with the masters. Damn soul suckers.
I'm not quite sure who you're talking about, but alright, let's get going.
Ah, there's one last thing. Should I burn to death, or, my favorite, explode in a shower of gore, this will help summon my form before Sithis tries to get to it again. Assuming you want to resummon me, of course. But I can't imagine why you wouldn't. Tamriel would be awfully boring without me. Usually we have to undergo the process of excruciating regeneration, not to mention the paperwork. But this spell can skip all that, thankfully. Use it well. I believe it's the only one of its kind in all of existence.
I will keep that in mind.
See that you do, my friend. See that you do. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up, shall we?
Alright, well... Okay, so here's my take on this whole situation. Well, first of all, let's have a little something. Here's my take on this whole situation. And as far as Narathor is concerned, that was all self-defense. Now, granted, he did steal something and get himself landed in jail. But it was a small thing. It was just it was a rotten tomato. Honestly, it's surprising they even cared about a rotten tomato to begin with. But at that point, you know, we hadn't even broken out of jail. We literally just said, okay, sure, we'll team up, right? We hadn't even broken out of jail, and the guards were like, fucking kill them. So, as far as I'm concerned, that was all self-defense. In my opinion, that was all self-defense. Does Narathor regret it? Hell yeah, he fucking regrets it. He wished he didn't have to kill anybody. Unfortunately, he doesn't know anything about illusion, so it's not like he could just make them run away. But yeah, it was unfortunate, but it was either the guards or him. Now, with that being said, we're going to stay away from Riften for quite some time. We're not going to be coming back here anytime soon. Now, that does leave the question of how we're going to get back to how we're going to go up north. 'Cause I don't think we have a travel pack, right? We do not have a travel pack. Well, I guess we're going back the long way, huh? Do you have anything better than rags?
What does my favorite mortal want now,
well...
Don't let me keep you.
What is this thing that you gave us? Libation summons Bacchus from the plains of oblivion for your amusement, and likely his. No, not right now. Eventually we will. Alright, well... yeah. So getting back is going to be an interesting challenge. Well, we better get moving, I guess. Let's go ahead and cast these strides so we can start walking across the water here. We're going to have to be careful to avoid the guards. So that's going to mean avoiding roads and basically traveling through the wilderness. Which can be fun, to be sure. I don't know what it is that we're hearing right now, but it's really creeping me out. Like a fucking siren song. What is this? Alright, stay very clear of those guards. Stay super clear of them. Alright, great. Alright, well, we made it across. Just gotta wait for Caden and Bacchus to catch up. There they are. It's taking a little bit. Alright, great. Well, keep moving. Gotta say, Narathor never thought he'd be a fugitive again. I think this is the first time his damn curiosity's ever gotten in trouble. I don't think he'd ever been this curious before, though. But, like, how could he not know about a, you know, how could he not take advantage of the opportunity to meet a Dremora? You know? As someone so magically inclined, it seemed like a shame to pass up that kind of opportunity. And like, as far as learning about Oblivion, who better to speak to than, you know, someone who has first-hand experience? Is this the start of Narathor's turning into a villain? Nah. What's a good story without some regrets, right? What's going on over here? Do a quick save. Something killed these animals. Oh shit, that one's alive. Whoops. There we go. Oh shit. Got him. Got her, I guess, technically. Alright. Search her. Those bears, is that bear alive? I thought that bear was dead, but it turned out he was alive, so you know what, I don't trust this. The slightest. Well, it looks fine. Interesting, aside from mushrooms, seem that way. Okay, well, we'll keep traveling for now. Although it is getting to be a little late. So we might find a good clearing in which to make camp. Oh, there's a Dremora site over here. Well, isn't that interesting? Let's check this out. With a potentially unfriendly person over there, as far as I can see. You there.
You asked for it.
There we go. Perfect. Simple enough. Ice Mage Adept. Well, his ice was no match for my fire. Take the soul gem. Always a good thing. Racial phylogeny. Fire salts. Well, Balman's gonna be waiting for a while, both because I know this is gonna take a while, but also, we're not gonna come back to Riften anytime soon. We're gonna stay well clear of Riften for quite some time. What do we got here? Ah, this is nothing. Go. So bummer scrap. Interesting. Take this for now. A lot of Dremora scrap here. I don't think it's particularly worth picking up right now. Alright, well, let's find a good spot to kind of set up camp. We'll let that deer live. You know what? Here seems pretty good. Yeah, we really need a bigger tent since our party is growing. But, did Dremora sleep? I gotta imagine that Dremora don't sleep.
What do you need?
I need to get our, camping
Trade?
supplies, man.
You're just going to make me carry all your stuff, aren't you?
No, I'm actually taking things. Alright.
What's next?
Well, setting up camp is what's next, my friend. Who has the... Do you have the...
I'm at your service.
Need to trade some things.
Trade?
You have the
You're just going to make me
woodcutter's
carry
axe?
all
You
your
do.
stuff.
Great.
I'm behind you.
Alright. Where is it? There it is. There we go. Alright. And we'll go ahead and get some firewood. Lots of trees around here to chop down, so... Perfect. And let's go ahead and get our fire going. You know, it's not very often that we can find a really good, like, clear spot for camping. So this is, like, this is perfect. There we go. Alright, I am not gonna be cooking up... Well, I guess I could. Dog. Nah, I don't want it. In fact, I'm just gonna stop carrying that around. I'm gonna go ahead and dump that. Honestly, that's kind of distasteful. Alright. Hayden.
Aye.
Something on your mind?
You're an expert of destruction. The elements of nature bend to your will.
Yes, this is true. That's all? Okay. How about we chill out here?
Call me if you need anything.
And you! Bacchus, I have questions.
I knew you couldn't resist me.
How did you manage to become immortal? I thought all Dremora were immortal in some sense.
Neat little trick, isn't it? Why bother with lichdom or blowing up half of Aetherius experimenting when you can just pop in and out as you please? Truth is, I won my soul back from Mehrunes Dagon in a game of cards. He's a terrible loser, let me tell you.
That doesn't surprise me terribly.
Good thing old Martin bit the dust, so Tamriel doesn't have to deal with that particular tantrum. But I digress. Dremora generally serve one such prince or caste or what have you, but I could never be bothered with all that backstabbing nonsense. It's like I keep telling you, my friend. I'm special, unbound if you want to be all technical about it. Despite Molag's occasional offers or some suspicious gifts from the Prince of Madness, I value my independence more than anything else. Sanguine has always been a good friend, however, and I see no reason to change my lot. It's been quite fun thus far, wouldn't you agree? You should try visiting the Myriad Realms one of these days. He does throw quite the party.
So, are you born or created? Where do Dremora come from?
Who can say? To be quite honest, I don't think about it that much, and I'd encourage you to do the same. Mortal creation is rather revolting. All that heaving and sweating and the blood being willed into existence is much more fun. Regardless, whether kin or not, the planes have all sorts of crazy magic at the best of times. Ritual sacrifice, too, if you're into that sort of thing. As for myself, well, I prefer to take my chances in the mortal realm. One of the many advantages to being unable to sire, my friend. But enough of that. Time for a drink,
It makes sense to me that he would serve Sanguine.
What does my... I'm sure the fine citizens of Skyrim won't mind a Daedra standing around whistling.
Yes.
Or our enemies, for that matter.
Yeah, you guys take it easy. Now we're going to keep studying the book. But yeah, he definitely seems like the type that would serve Sanguine. Even just his name, Bacchus. That's just another name for the Greek god Dionysus, so very appropriately named by the modder. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, we have learned Burning Touch. Let's go ahead and put it on our thing here. And I think I will go ahead and put it on... It'll take the place. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do Stoneflesh on 2. Burning Touch on 3. What does it look like? Alright, so I guess we'll have to wait till we actually have something to kill. Actually, that's easy enough. Let's summon our Spectral Wolf. See what it looks like. Oh, nice. That's pretty good. Alright. What time is it? Let's go ahead and rest for the night. Oh. Autumn now. Cool. Let's go ahead and have a little something. Have some water first. And a little bit of cheese. There we go. Alright, let's pack this up.
Aye.
Alright. Let's get going.
About time. Let's go. Are you holding up all right?
I'm doing fine. I need to give you...
Yeah, of course.
The camping gear again, my friend. I'd say I hope you don't mind, but you don't really have a choice. Take that too. Need some more arrows. Huh, it's slightly different.
Till later then.
Alright, let's get going.
I knew you could need Obacus to pull you out of the fire again, do we? What are enigmatic and good-looking Daedra companions for?
I don't know. Alright, well, looks like if we go through, we might be able to go through here. We still want to avoid Shore Stone, but we could probably go through the mountains here. And then we should still be able to avoid any kind of guards. Shore Stone was lousy with Riften guards, so we don't really want to come close to that. Get some venison. Boom! Perfect. Make sure it gets cooked. Did it get cooked? Yeah, it did. Excellent. Alrighty. What's going on over here, I wonder? I don't like the look of this particularly. Something about this I don't trust.
Attack! Some onside.
Well, that was simple enough. And we really sent that. We really sent that body, sent her flying. Where'd she go? Where'd the body go? Holy shit. Let's see if there was anything good. Kind of good stuff. I didn't really mean to pick up that dagger, but hey, you know what? I'll take it. Alright, let's go ahead and check out that cave. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do our flame atronach for a change. All right, auto saving, good.
There's just no end to it, is there?
Oh shit! Oh man! Lady Azura has given us a vision that aggression is the best way to handle this situation.
You hear that? I'll kick your ass. What a fight.
There we go. Perfect. Ascendant Necromancer, wow. Black Soul Gem. No, we will not be touching that. Staff of the Ice Storm. Ooh. Deals 35 frost damage to health and stamina in a large area. That might be our replacement for our fire staff, honestly. Ugh. We will not be touching that. That's a line that Nerithor will never cross. What is going on? There we go. Perfect.
I've experienced worse, that I can assure you.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that wasn't too bad. As long as we went, you know, going in aggressively definitely helped quite a bit. Alright, keep moving. Alright. I think at this point we've been going for about an hour, but what I'm looking for at this time is kind of a natural stopping point we have not yet come across. Honestly, the natural stopping point was probably breaking out of jail, but the episode wasn't long enough at that point. So, you know, we're still going. But also, I'm just enjoying the hell out of Skyrim, so. I'm debating going back to that little Dwemer ruin that we came across and retrieving that other Dwemer armor set. Because I really did like the look of it. As much as I like this, I really did like the look of that set. I don't know. Ring-necked pheasant. You know what? Let's quickly do our bullshit. Let it burn. We'll get a bigger tent soon, Caden, I promise. There we go. Okay. There's spring tar. Interesting. Oh, would you look at that view? Oh, there's Lady Azura over there. Let's pray to Lady Azura, just make sure that we're still in her good graces. We are indeed. Getting cold out, so I think it makes sense to kind of start using this. Hunter's here. Man. Shame that the weather is kind of blocking our view of this magnificence. A little cave here. Alright. Well, let's check it out. Why the hell not? Just in case. Oh shit, we got a troll.
Right. Let's do this. Well done.
Was it just the one troll? I mean, that works for me. Take the troll fat. Pretty valuable. Pretty worthwhile. Okay, well that'll do. We want to take a pelt. Maybe not right now. Okay, let's see here. Bow of the Hunt. Deals 22 magic damage to animals. Worth 290 gold. Looks pretty cool, though. I think that's a unique model, more or less. That's pretty neat. Attempting to take it. Alright, we'll take it. At the very least, we can sell it. Take that. Iron armor and dark robes. Potion of recovery. Sure, why not? Alright, let's keep on moving. ready with this. Stone flesh ready. Alright. Let's carry on. Okay. I don't think there will be any guards here, but just in case, be ready to defend ourselves. Alright. Looks pretty safe. Excellent. Let's go down this way. Okay. Well. Settlement over there. I'd imagine this is... I don't think we're in the rift anymore. I think we're officially past the border of the rift. We are safe. Well, safe from the guards of the rift at least. So, that's good. We are now out of the danger zone of being arrested by the guards. Well, actually, given the size of our bounty, maybe not arrested, more like, just killed. Just straight up assaulted. The guards would probably just straight up assault us, given the size of our bounty. So, we're going to be staying away from the rift for quite some time, I think. What's this? What's this then? Little fort. Let's see what's going on here. Mistwatch discovered. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, hang on. I'm going to quick save here. There we go. Grandpa Branos out. Damn. Oh, Grandpa Branos. Shit. Damn bandits.
Yeah!
Fucking bandits, man. Stop moving around so much. Fuck. There we go. Woo! Damn. Oh, where the hell was Caden and all that? Fucking bandits. There you are. And where is our Daedra friend? Alright, hang on. Let's just quickly study this, because we really need to learn it. Okay, so let's give that a shot. There he is.
Yes?
Okay. Well, we're actually going to take a break here. This'll be the episode for the day. But how lucky for us that we ran across this fort of bandits that we get to utterly destroy. So we're going to take a break here. In the next episode, we're going to continue through this. We're gonna keep exploring this fortress and kill some more bandits. And then continue our journey back up north so we can get back to the college and all that good stuff. But thanks for joining me for this awesome episode of Skyrim Saturdays. Until the next episode, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.
These bandits deserve